Horse movies are ruining our lives. True story. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing why horse movies are actually painting a very wrong picture for us as equestrians, and watching these horse movies might actually be affecting how you interact with horses and how you ride. The first thing that I want to kind of rant a little bit about is, why does everyone in Hollywood think that horsey people want to watch like sad movies that make us cry, where the horses like get killed, or they almost get killed, or they get injured, or the rider gets injured, or somebody's injured. Like, something happens and you're gonna be crying. And like, for some reason, 99% of these horsey movies are like that. And I just wanna say to these big time Hollywood people, like, please, stop. Like, we don't all wanna watch crying movies where the horses almost die. We want to actually enjoy our lives, and there's so much more to horses than tragedy and, crying our eyes out. So please, Hollywood, I'm begging you. Horse movies, one of the big things that they teach us, which is so wrong, like really, seriously awful, okay, is for some reason in all of these horsey movies, and I'm talking like The Black Stallion, National Velvet, all of these like classic horse movies that we grow up like watching and loving when we were little girls, but they are sending a very wrong message, which is basically, no matter how crazy or wild or untamable that horse is, some 10-year-old or 12-year-old girl can just jump in front of it as it's rearing, and that little girl is not gonna get hurt, and that horse is magically gonna just calm down and not strike at her, and then they're just gonna be bestest friends in the universe, and she's gonna gallop him bareback into a field, and she's gonna win ribbons, and everything's gonna be fine. That is not how this works, okay? There's no such thing as a wild and crazy horse that just magically lets some 10-year-old kid get on them bareback, having never had a rider on it before, and then, everything is just fairy tales and unicorns and rainbows. Like, that just doesn't happen. And I think back to my childhood, and actually, I did come across a wild and crazy horse, and this was the first horse I ever owned, and that horse nearly killed me because I kept trying to ride him and he kept bucking me off, and he was almost 18 hands, like, he was massive. It's a long way to fall. And I was 15 years old. And because I had been brainwashed with all these horsey movies, I kept thinking, no, we're just gonna bond and he's gonna love me and he's never gonna do that to me. And guess what? I kept going to the hospital and I kept getting almost killed. And actually, that horse almost killed me 3 or 4 times. And I mean almost killed me. That is why it drives me crazy that these horsey movies make you believe that that's possible. It wasn't until I actually started learning how to be a very good rider, how to train a horse, how to actually win a horse's trust and respect. It's hard work. It doesn't come for free, and it doesn't come by just running into the road and waving your hands in the air and the horse will magically not trample you. Another really strange thing that Hollywood seems to think about us equestrians is that we're all orphans, or our parents are dead, or one of them is dead. For some reason, we're not allowed to have 2 happy parents. I don't know what it is. And again, this is one of those things, I feel like it just causes a whole lot of tragedy, and there's just no reason to have all of this like drama, because most horsey people are not orphans. We're just not. Another thing, and this drives me crazy because I am an FEI level 2 show jumping coach and dressage coach. Like, I've traveled the world working in over 20 countries with horses. I am a coach. Like, I've coached thousands of students, and for some reason in a lot of these horsey movies, the rider who's never seen a horse in their life, they have 2 lessons, and then suddenly they're jumping a course of like 15 jumps and they're competing in a horse show by the end of the week. Again, it's kind of teaching us as equestrians that we don't need coaches and we don't need riding lessons, because it only takes 2 lessons and you can just like show up at the show and win a blue ribbon. And it's just ridiculous, okay? I have been training across, like I said, 5 different continents, thousands of students from all kinds of shapes and sizes and levels and disciplines, and I've never seen a rider after 2 lessons be able to go to a competition and jump 15 jumps and get a blue ribbon, okay? It just doesn't happen. It's not true. You need riding lessons, okay? You need riding lessons to be a good rider. End of story, okay? Job done. Or if you don't have the access to, riding lessons, I have online courses. There's a whole bunch of people out there who have online courses, so you can actually learn how to ride horses correctly and properly. And you know what? It doesn't come for free. Like, you need to learn how to ride. That's that. You cannot just jump on and gallop on a beach bareback having never seen a horse before. It doesn't happen in real life. These are some of the reasons why horse movies are probably ruining your life, and I don't think the solution is to stop watching horsey movies because, let's face it, we love horses, we love horsey movies. We want horse movies. We just want them to be a little bit more realistic than they already are. So Hollywood, if you are watching, please take some of my advice and actually make us horse movies which are realistic, which don't involve riders jumping on bareback, having never seen a horse before, and doesn't involve them, you know, getting thrown and then magically springing to their feet because hospitals and injuries don't exist, and actually give us movies which we genuinely, as equestrians, want to watch. If you love horse movies, then I would actually suggest a real horse movie for you to watch is actually to go to the website equestrianadventuresses.com and watch. They have 2 series. These are both true. One is where myself and my husband actually ride our 2 horses across Ireland, and then the other series is where we travel to really cool countries like Greenland and Slovenia and Bhutan and Brazil and Greece, and we actually share our experiences and our adventures on horseback. So if you love horses and you love travel and you want to watch some horsey movies which aren't totally fake, then go and check these out at equestrianadventuresses.com. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you liked this video and you want Hollywood to do something about it, then hit the like button and comment below saying, Hollywood, please watch this. And always, you can find links down below in our show notes for resources for equestrians. That's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.